I hate the fact that I have to bring this video to y'all like this because I promised myself that I wouldn't even allow this again, but I went broke again in Nairobi, Kenya.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Now, let me just preface this by saying I actually doubled the amount from last time. So I came with $5,000 last time, and this time I came with 10,000 USD, which is equivalent to about 1.3 million Kenyan shillings. Now, yo, this is crazy. So with that money, I literally lasted 1 month.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Not 2, not 3, 1 month. $10,000 spent in a month, y'all. How it happened is honestly a blur to me at this moment in time because I'm really just kind of internalizing it, and I'm still in shock because like I looked at my accounts and I'm like, damn, like $5,000 here within like 2 weeks, and then another like $4,000 in a week. I'm like, how am I spending all this money? Now, man. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is explain how it's possible to run out of money here in Nairobi, Kenya, because I'm telling you, just off experience, y'all seen my experience last time. I even went viral for my experience last time, and it's happened again. So I'm gonna go directly into how it happened and how it can happen to you. But before we get into that, champagne. Asante.
If you listen, hell!
His bad back?
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
Yes. So, the way it happens, right? First, I'm gonna start with trips. So, I've been to a few other places while here in Kenya. Mombasa, Diani, Nyali. I've also been to Zanzibar. I've also been to Dar es Salaam. I've also been to Kigali. So, like a lot of different flights, right, with Kenya Airways. And, you know, that racks up over time. And, hey, I just wasn't expecting it to happen so fast, right? Now, when it comes to, you know, lifestyle actually here specifically in Kenya, you know, I've been clubbing, you know, I've been popping bottles, been turning up, and all of those things. And that came out to about like $2,000 in this month alone. And yeah, I'm not proud of it, of course. But, you know, I live my best life when I'm, you know, traveling and stuff. And at the end of the day, it's not breaking me and it's not breaking my bank. You get me? At the end of the day, because I do come with a certain amount of money that I'm able to spend. But I just wasn't expecting 10K to be gone within a month. That was insane. Yo, like, hey, I'm still wrapping my head around it, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. But yeah, man, besides the traveling and besides the clubbing, partying, you know, eating out was also a thing. You know, there's a lot of different food places and food options here in Kenya to where you definitely can find yourself in a bind. You know, $30 here, $40 here, $50 here, you know, just like spending strictly on eating out. That adds up over time, you know? And then on top of that, we got groceries. You know, I have a place out here in Kenya that I pay per month. Even when I'm not in Kenya, I still pay it. And, you know, just providing groceries, you know, because I'm not always going to want to eat out. But, you know, that adds up as well. And then I have different Airbnb accommodations that I rent out while I'm in Kenya to also facilitate some interviews that I do, you know, and that also adds to the cost. And it's just like, it's a lot of things that a lot of people may not see behind the scenes to where I make this stuff possible. And it makes it possible for me to make this content for you guys. And, you know, it's definitely coming out of my pockets. And I'm not here to, you know, beg anybody or ask anybody to, you know, donate or whatever it is. But if you do feel like, you know what I'm saying, you want to help me in any way, shape, or form, you could definitely my Cash App at $SHAM if you really feel like you want to help support the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And every dollar goes to making these videos and making this quality content for you all to watch. So I thank you in advance. And also I've been in communication with some people, you know, from the States that are like, damn, $5,000 isn't going to be enough and this and that, you know, just off the last little moment that happened. But it definitely will be, guys. Like $5,000 is definitely, you know, possible for you to make last for shit 3 months out here. But really just depending on the lifestyle that you want to live, because I like to live, you know, a good lifestyle. And I even like to live a good lifestyle in America. It's not just here in Kenya. I also like good things out there as well. But, you know, while you on vacation and while, you know, traveling and things of that nature, you just want the best of the best. And that's just how I see it. Pizza. But yeah, y'all, that's basically it on how I went broke again in Nairobi, Kenya with $10,000 USD. And I think I'm going to take a slight break from Kenya, and I think I'm going to see some other African countries, because at this point, y'all, I love Kenya. I love Kenya to death, right? But at the same time, Kenya is too much fun. And what I mean by that is, it's like, yo, I just don't feel like the money is going to waste. It's like, yes, I'm spending the money and I'm seeing the money go out, but it's like the memories that I'm creating and the content that I'm making and just all of these things, I just really feel like it's definitely beneficial and it's definitely worth it. So, man, I'm gonna miss this place, y'all. I'm gonna miss this place, but we're gonna have to go to a different country, y'all. I've been here in Kenya for a while, and I think it's time to, you know what I'm saying, change locations. South Africa is definitely next, so y'all stay tuned for the content there. I think I'm gonna be going around March or April, so y'all definitely stay tuned for that content. And it's your man, Sham. I appreciate you guys for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and until the next one, I'm gonna see y'all. Thinking about traveling to Kenya? Don't worry, I got you covered. I created the ultimate Kenya travel guide so you don't have to waste any more time, money, or energy. With my travel guide, I detail the best airlines, safest neighborhoods, top Airbnbs, best restaurants, best malls, and the best nightlife spots. I basically give you the ins and outs on travel to Kenya, so definitely check it out. The link is in the description below.